bullet to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here been the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to Wonderful. It's live on sports.com.
Live.
I am Easy, joined by Spin More Axe.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I
We are
crashed out
also
pretty
joined
bad
by
today.
Christopher Pilati.
You were correct.
Young Chris,
guy.
some of us may know him as.
Let's go,
Nicholas
baby.
Koloff. Nicholas, I heard you were raffling off 3 tickets.
Oh, yeah. Made a bad investment, fellas, but I am going to go to Lincoln Park tonight.
With all your friends?
All of them. Yeah, I'm loaded with them. So many. No, I'm rolling solo as the plan.
Yeah, it's the
You're
joke.
rolling solo? I'll go with you.
Obviously, I'm getting the chat in. I'm rolling. So you're more than welcome to.
All right. Chat. Anybody want to buy the other tickets?
Yeah, 2 cheap
It's
tickets.
Lincoln Park. Is the new singer shitty or something?
No, she's
No,
good.
she's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah. And she sounds really
That's
good.
why I went all around. I'm just kidding.
That's why I'm not buying those goddamn tickets.
We're losing recipes.
We're losing recipes.
Yeah, I'm going to Lincoln Park.
Dude, I love Michael Irvin, bro. He's so
Dude, the
funny, dude.
craziest. He's at Miami on the ground, just parking.
Yeah. At the game, just
Yeah.
fucking off of a fucking teener, just
Oh,
going
out that
crazy.
2CB, huh?
The video of him at like Lollapalooza or whatever, where he's like standing in front of this big sign and he's got like sparkles and shit all over him. So
I have
funny.
not seen that.
No?
No. What
Oh,
are you
man.
talking about? Watch it be some random black guy.
Yeah, with a mustache.
Yeah. I didn't know that he was in Longest Yard until I rewatched it.
What?
The other day.
What? That's
Yeah.
like
I didn't
he's
know
like
that
the
was
main.
Michael Irvin.
He's like the second main character. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dog. Deacon Moss.
Shout out.
Did I get you? Did I?
Did I get you?
Foul.
No,
Let's
you-
play spank the poor shaven white boy till he cries like a baby back bitch.
Fire.
Baby back bitch. Baby back bitch. It's a big ass robot.
That'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make you quake. I got burgers.
I just got
burgers. Hey, that's not low key like an all time great.
Dude, that is top 3 Adam Sandler movie.
I watched Major League last night. What do you guys feel about that?
Major League's great too.
Shirtless Michael Irvin goes
Especially like for its
crazy.
time. Major League's amazing.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off.
Shirtless
last night.
Michael Irvin goes viral during crazy 59th birthday celebration. Okay, so it was his birthday.
Damn, he's 59.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
still jacked.
he's huge.
Speaking of old guys still being jacked, Herman's still kind of jacked.
Lomas looks great.
Lomas like lost weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the.
Lomas, yeah.
You remember Jake Long?
Yeah. Wait, did we confirm it was him or
That
not?
was 1,000% him.
I thought we said it wasn't him.
No, it was him.
It was him?
Yeah, for sure.
Former Michigan left tackle Jake Long?
Yeah, he was at the
Yeah, he's at the Michigan Hall of Fame
the
ceremony.
Hall of Fame ceremony. He's
And then
skinny
me
as
and
shit,
he's
dude.
super skinny now. So me and Spinny like didn't know. We were like, maybe it's his brother.
We thought it was like Quake Long.
So then we would go. we Googled Jake Long and the fucking cartoon kid from
the American Dragon popped up. We were laughing so. I was like, oh, I think it's him. He's like, yeah. I showed him the picture of the American Dragon.
Yeah, we Googled Jake Long and fucking the American Dragon popped
Dude,
up.
that was a banger show.
I was like, that's for sure not him.
All right, Chris, I'm sending the Michael Irvin video in Slack.
Oh, I forgot to post or send it to Chris as well. But Michael Penix has a dangerous name.
Oh, God.
Michael Penix.
Yeah, Penix.
Penix Jr.
Penix Power.
And it finally happened to him. He got penised.
Pushing Penix.
He got penised on it looked like a local news clip.
Joe Thomas lost a bunch of weight too, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Wasn't he trying? Did he coach? Is that the one that coached the Colts for a minute there? No. That was
Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Saturday. Yep.
The most.
Crazy.
But Joe Thomas was on NFL Network letting him have it. Like that's kind of
Letting who have it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't deserve that.
Yeah, dude, it's not his fault that fuck. All right.
It was the ultimate nepotism hire. But you got it,
Yeah.
Chris? Look at this video. This is the
I can't
video.
find the penis. Pic.
Look at this video of Michael Irvin. This is Michael Irvin, I guess.
I know you must wonder, why am I dressed such a way? But I am in
Dude's off the
Rio,
purest
the
of
carnival.
That's wild.
It was on my bucket list before I turned 60
Yeah, he's
to at
in
least
Brazil or
experience
something.
carnival. So I'm
no,
here when I'm turning 59. Let me say this, though. The thousands of people that have texted me and reached out on social
The playmaker, dude. What are you
all the fans, all my friends saying happy birthday. Thank you so very much. There's no way I could hit everybody back, but I want you all to know that you really do matter. You really do matter.
That's all we need there. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for the check-in, playmaker.
Back to the desk.
Nitty Gritty in the Woodward Sports Chat says, mad props to Spenny for not walking out of BDE in
What
a super
happened?
chat.
You got to tell us.
Dude, it was just Neil.
Is that what I walked on?
Neil and Stick just being Neil and Stick and saying that because I said Jared Goff is the 7th best quarterback in the National Football League, I hate him, and that he's better than Josh Allen and Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, and they were just using derivatives, spin zones, and they were overanalyzing something, and then I would make a point how they're doing that, and Neil was like, no, you're doing it to me now. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Dude, it was aggravating.
Neil's the ultimate
And
spin.
Neil was spin zoning his spin zone and then spin zoned that. It was impressive. It was spin zoneception, dude. I felt like Leonardo DiCaprio in the hallway, like fucking shit was moving all. I honestly, at one point, I thought I was going crazy. Because I was like, Neil was like, whoa, let's just get so granular about it. After literally getting insanely granular for a half hour.
I was going to rewind, but I can't do that. I can't handle that.
No, it was tough. It was tough.
I cannot handle it. And then poor KG, he's hitting with the Y's.
Yeah, he asked KG. He was like, "Why didn't he play well?"
Why?
He was
Why?
like, "Yeah, did
Why?
Lamar Jackson lose?" He
Why?
said, "Yes." Why did he lose? He
Why?
didn't play well. Why didn't he play well? He didn't play well. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but why didn't he play well? Why? And because he's just fucking the Y's.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, he's a politician.
Mark Andrews dropped the fucking pass in his hands.
Yeah.
In the end zone.
And Stick was blaming Mark Andrews Lamar Jackson for Mark Andrews dropping that pass and Lamar Jackson for having an interception, but was not blaming Jared Goff for having 3. Dude, I just couldn't do it. I don't know. And it's like Stick I know. Stick I understand. We know what Stick is. But Neil's the master of the spin zone, and he was in full politician mode.
Listen, I tuned in. He's like, yeah, but Josh Allen had turnovers the second half of the game. Like, no, Josh Allen didn't have any turnovers.
Yeah, like Josh Allen is a very good playoff performer. And Stick
actually did not have turnovers.
Stick said something. He was like, "Oh, so why did Matthew Stafford go to the Rams and Jared Goff beat him twice?" I was like, "Because the Lions were a better team." Like I was like, "What do you mean?" And,
I know. They said, "Okay."
I was like, "Yeah," because the whole thing. You guys know where I live is I don't think quarterback or wins are a quarterback stat. No. And so that was my whole argument. And then they tried to use the reverse of it. It was.
What? How did it start?
It started because I said Jared Goff was in the top 5 quarterback or something like that. I don't know.
Did you bring up the players? Coaches,
that's what I did. That's what I said. I was like, yeah. Oh, it was because it started off like, what would it take for him to get there? And I was like, I don't know if he can because Jalen Hurts just won a Super Bowl, but I'm not putting him in that category. That's what it was. Is I said Jalen Hurts just won a Super Bowl, but he is still rated at the same spot as he was last year because it's not it's not an individual accomplishment. That doesn't prove that he's better than a Josh Allen. And I would obviously say the same for Goff. I said if you win the Super Bowl, it's better for your legacy. Like if Jared Goff won the Super Bowl, he'd have a better legacy than a Josh Allen, but that doesn't make him a better football player. And that's where I brought up the fact that Eli Manning won a couple Super Bowls, and he was electric during those runs. Nobody said he was better than Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Like, no, you didn't just win a Super Bowl and then come back and you're the best quarterback in the league. Jalen Hurts just did. I still think I put Jared Goff ahead of Jalen Hurts. I think they're right there. But whatever. I crashed out pretty hard.
It's my quarterback.
No, that's like when I tried having the salary cap conversation with the quarterbacks with Neil, and he just took it from a separate conversation about salary cap to cash, and like we're not talking about that though. We're talking about salary cap.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. We know how Neil gets down. The craziest thing about that, watching that, I typed it too. Both those guys are arguing, jumping up and down for JG to be top 5, top 3, whatever they're trying to argue. Both wanted Malik Willis.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
And paraded that to be the pick at number 2 on this network.
Yep.
So at some point they understood the Jared Goff situation. But hey, maybe they're diehard fans. It happens.
Why People says, I just want Spenny to answer this one time. Who's the better football player, Lamar Jackson or Tom Brady? Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Jared Goff isn't Tom Brady. Jared Goff doesn't have 7 championships.
Well, that is crazy.
Like, and
that is crazy.
And that's what I like. Stick was like, you just want him to have a 4.240. No. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have a 4.240. Joe Burrow doesn't have a 4.240. I want him to be able to move around a pocket, not get sacked. Like, come on, guys, we know what it is. Like, we played the video of Amon-Ra St. Brown saying, if you keep Jared Goff clean and comfortable in the pocket, he's one of the best in the league. I agree with that wholeheartedly. What takes you to another level, for me personally, is when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? If shit's going crazy, if guys are in your face, can you avoid, adjust, move around, and make a throw? And he hasn't been able to consistently do that. On top of, obviously, he's not the fastest guy, but I don't even really care about that. Just be able to move more. Tom Brady, not the fastest guy. He was one of the worst athletes like ever. But he had a cannon arm. He had great pocket presence. He knew what he was doing. Did he get lucky? Yes. Everybody gets lucky when they win a Super Bowl. I don't need Jared Goff to be this elite athlete, but I think there are other aspects of quarterbacking than just being an athlete. And when that is the difference, then that is what is highlighted. Like, what makes Lamar Jackson better than Jared Goff? His athleticism is a big part of it, yes. But Tom Brady's a different story. Like, it's not just, you don't just have Jared Goff and Tom Brady right there, and then you either put Lamar over both of them or under both of them. Like, there's levels to this shit. No Diddy.
I was going to Diddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Well, it was Meek.
All levels. That's fair. Yeah, you'll never live that one down.
Dude, I watched it on stream. Dumbo Jumbo, and that was horrifying.
Super chat from Detroit Supremacy. $2. I guess you can't afford the 5 because he had to send me 376 one upon a time. Anyway, says Spinny, who are your top 5 quarterbacks of all time?
Top 5 quarterbacks of all time. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen. No, just kidding. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Rodgers
is up there. I wouldn't put him 3, but he's up there. I mean, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, I didn't watch these guys. Like, I didn't actually get to see those guys go out there, but guys that I saw, guys that I've seen quarterback the position.
Rodgers would be 3.
Rodgers would probably be 3.
Peyton's
up there. Peyton definitely up there. But the Peyton's ahead of Rodgers. But the Peyton stain of, like, his later years is what, like, he was a corpse throwing ducks.
Still got the job done.
But still got, I mean,
he
Rodgers is
did.
my 3. I'll keep him there.
Peyton's a baller.
Yeah.
He's the
Peyton
best
4.
guy
I kind of want to put Drew Brees up there, too.
That's fair.
Obviously, like I said, Joe Montana, Joe Montana, Steve Young, John Elway, Dan Marino. I didn't get to watch any of those guys. I respect where they are. But guys that I've seen, yeah, it would probably be Brady, Mahomes, Manning, Rodgers, Breeze.
I just don't like Jared Goff because he's not Polynesian like me.
Elway should be up there. What about Jackson Dart, says ETN? That's a good question. Ben Roethlisberger.
Top 5 all time.
Ben's up there. I wouldn't put him ahead of any of my guys, but.
What about Kurt Warner?
Kurt Warner was a dog. Kurt Warner bagging groceries.
Yeah.
Elway.
Yeah,
so, like, the only reason why we're not saying those classic names.
I didn't get to watch, and that is such a big part of it.
Yeah.
Like, Dan Marino.
Because you can't argue some shit you never watched.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and I respect it. I understand, like, in the pantheon of, like, the whole and all time, yes. But for me to have a strong stance on it.
I have to be able to recall from what I've seen. And I I saw the very end of a couple of those guys, maybe a year and a half. What is it? Lil Front to Leaf in the Woodward Sports Chat says, Spenny was getting gaslit by Stick and Neil and made me realize either people trolling or our comprehension levels aren't all on the same appropriate level. It's fair. I think it's a little bit of both. And, Stick's a super fan. Now he is. Isaac B in the super chat, he says, Dylon, and Jared Goff. It's fair.
It's fair. Detroit Supremacy with the $5 super. Okay.
Shout out. Easy's pocket watcher, dude.
Okay, Supremacy, I see you, dog.
Yeah.
Rodgers is the most talented quarterback of all time, so why isn't he one? Here's your $5, Easy, you bastard.
Rodgers is if you want to put Aaron Rodgers at number one, he is one of the most talented quarterbacks I've ever seen out of a pure talent perspective. But, again, there are other factors in Brady's drive.
Talent-wise, would you put Mahomes over that?
Mahomes or Rodgers is the most talented quarterback I've ever seen, yes.
Yeah.
Pure talent.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen's in that conversation, too. And so is Lamar
to be
Jackson.
honest, bro, I don't know that the Rodgers situation in Pittsburgh is going to work because, I think he grew so accustomed to, playing the way he plays, and you can't do what he used to do at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Your body's not going to be able to, to do that. You aren't going to be able to, even make those moves, so to speak. We'll see.
Austin Renook 4347 said, Spenny, I had to come here to say you were 100% right today, and Stick and Neil have Goff's dick down their throats. All right. Hey, man, I just, like I said, I don't hate Jared Goff. If you want to call me a hater because I said he's the 7th best quarterback in the league right now, whatever, dude. I have Jalen Hurts below him. It's right there.
Have you ever been swallowed
Is that
up?
a rich kid car?
It's a caddy. Yeah, it looks like a caddy, right?
Yeah, it is a caddy.
That's that luxury vehicle. You can't put regular in that.
He on Justin's level.
Not on Justin's level.
We knew that when he didn't go to West Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Losers.
Appreciate you guys, though.
All right. Well, we got some training camp takeaways. So
Rodgers isn't one, in my opinion, because I don't go off talent, just like you shouldn't with current QB rankings. It's more about the numbers and achievements, says Detroit.
You can't say numbers, though, because the context matters.
So is Matt Ryan better than I don't know,
Matt Stafford?
Yeah, is Matt Ryan better than Matt Stafford because you won an MVP? Is Matt Ryan better than Jalen Hurts because you won an MVP? No, there's nuance to it, and you have to watch it and see. You watch Aaron Rodgers play, and as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, which I do, Packers are my most hated team of all time, and Aaron Rodgers, fuck that guy. He was really fucking good. Yeah. And the shit he would do is only 5 people in the history of the world have ever been able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you got to be able to this is why it becomes a ball nowhere conversation, because you have to fundamentally break down why
Rodgers is better than Favre for sure.
The things are happening. That's why they're happening.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense. You may see a 50-yard bomb. Okay, what took place in order for that to happen? A lot of cases with guys like Mahomes, Allen, not a lot of cases, but most cases, they're moving around, opening a throwing lane for themselves to do that, or sometimes doing it on the run. It's just insane shit, insane processing while doing it too.
And DNC ENT says Matt Ryan never won a Super Bowl. Stafford did. That's fair. So you agree that Nick Foles and Matt Stafford are both better than Jared Goff? But yeah, we've been pretty consistent. Goff is, we said that 17 to 13 range of quarterback is very free-flowing, and that's where you have the guys, or 7 to 13, excuse me. That's where you have the Jared Goffs and the Dak Prescotts and the Baker Mayfields and the Jalen Hurtses and stuff like that. And guys that, like Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts, that are in really good situations, that are comfortable in those situations, are going to be at the top of that. And it's rotating. But right now, Goff is at the top of that discussion. I just don't think he's in the next tier of truly elite level quarterback. And it's okay.
But if you want to talk about archetypes, I will say he fits that Brady mold.
Yeah.
If that's what people want to go, say that. And I think he is leveling up in that way. In fact, I literally have it on here. 556, Jared Goff equals Tom Brady.
Yeah, Stick wrote the prep, I guess.
Maybe we'll talk about that when we get next.
Stick was he brought up the Joe Montana and Jared Goff stuff that John Gruden said. I was that's why John Gruden doesn't have a job. But
whoa,
John Gruden
he's trying to make a comeback,
that's him trying to get a job.
Yeah.
I think he wants to be here.
first.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Exactly. This is exactly where we want to be.
Yeah.
You get
Everybody's getting head coaching jobs out there, B.
Yeah.
if you get the Dan Campbell stamp of approval,
Mark
Yeah.
you're
Mark
getting a job.
Mark Brunell gets scooped up somewhere. John Gruden at quarterback coach, dude.
Whoa! Another $5 super chat from Burns says, I only count Super Bowls. Trent Dilfer and Nick Foles are just as good as Rodgers.
That's fair. That's fair. That is a stance you can have, and that's fair. It's free country. For
Bet you're wondering where I've been, though.
For now.
I had to find my love within.
Find the love
just
within. Yeah, let's just
Double
stretch it and double up. You're stretching it.
Easy, you sent that video. What was that? Easy.
What?
Yeah, you sent the video in
You
the
sent
chat.
the video to me.
Oh, yeah. This is the, Listen, Michael Penix, like, there's certain things you
You
can't
didn't
escape
send a
in
video
life.
of your penis, dude.
Like, you'll always be the kid that you
Could
once
be.
were.
The
You may
file
become a
size is
man
small.
and overcome certain things in life, but, like, there's still that little kid insecurity. Certain shit may just trigger you. For Michael Penix, I'm sure it's the word penis because his last name is so close to it.
penis boy?
He's overcome so much in life. You know, be
Michael
a quarterback,
Penis, dude.
making it to the NFL. Now you're a millionaire athlete, starting NFL quarterback, and this happens to you.
Find the love within.
They had a lot of words throughout
Ooh,
practice, so I
man.
gave my
You
words.
just hate to
and,
see that.
I mean,
I sent that to
When
Sawyer,
you
you know,
get
our
too
guy
far.
Sawyer, because
Yeah.
he works for the Falcons.
he works for the Falcons?
Yeah, he's like the in-house TD for the Falcons.
Oh, so he
And-
did
Still
that?
got a job?
No, that was I don't know. That's
You
from like
called for
a Fox broadcast. But I sent it to Sawyer as a W. He said, "Oops, somebody's getting fired."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I said W. But shout out Sawyer. Sawyer's the man.
What did you say something back?
I didn't respond.
Whoa! $2 super chat. Like Spinny said, there are levels to this shit. Says Isaac. 2323.
Facts.
Isaac V.
Facts.
2323.
You can't.
Yeah, there's
like
there's tiers.
you can't
Cheers.
judge players in a vacuum. And there are a lot of, especially at the quarterback position,
You gotta judge
because
them in a vacuum.
you have to judge them in a vacuum. Sorry, there is so many different outliers that go into quarterbacking, and there are so many different factors, and they all do factor in. Do I think that, like I said, legacy and who's a good player, like who's a better player, are not the same thing. Like, yeah, Eli Manning has a better legacy, but Drew Brees was a better quarterback.
Spencer, you said in your lifetime you're only judging. You can really only judge them because those are the ones you had film on.
Yeah.
In your lifetime, who is the what if for you? Who is the what if for you, quarterback?
The what if quarterback? Ooh.
Matthew Stafford.
For us, yeah.
If we had
For
Dave
us,
Cameron,
it would
Rico.
it'd be
be, for us, it'd
Stafford.
be Stafford. For
Just general NFL.
in general, is like, I mean, Johnny Manziel. Like, if he wasn't,
no.
if he wasn't a crackhead,
No.
Dude, he was
Oh,
sweet
he
in
wasn't
college.
a crackhead, though.
I mean, he won a
was
Heisman
everything else.
as a true freshman. Like, that
Yeah.
never happens.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck, absolutely
Yeah, that's
hit
the
the
one.
nail on the head for sure.
Boom.
Andrew Luck was so good.
He is very good.
RG3, you could say too, because
Yeah.
he was before that injury, he was lights out.
Do you think
Yeah.
even
But
Cam,
Andrew Luck for sure.
You think
yeah,
even
that's a great
Cam
pull.
with a better situation?
Cam, yeah. I mean, Cam didn't.
That's a good one.
Cam carried that team, but Andrew Luck was
Yeah. He was.
different.
Yeah.
He can run too. Make it rain,
Dude,
Ryan's
Matt
reactions.
Matt
Matt
Leinart.
Leinart, the lefty.
I got a Trojan in my
Trojan.
pocket.
I'm
Matt
lying.
Leinart. Dumbo Jumbo. Whoa, $2 super chat.
$2
Too
super
funny. Yo. Whoa, $2 from Dumbo Jumbo. Mike Vick. Mike Vick's a good one. Yeah, if he doesn't hate dogs.
That's fair. I agree with ETN.
yeah,
Johnny
but-
Manziel would have just been a shittier version of Kyler Murray.
I think Johnny Manziel could have been Baker Mayfield adjacent. I feel like Baker Mayfield's a sober Johnny Manziel.
No, Baker Mayfield's 10 times the quarterback Johnny Manziel.
Go watch. I mean, Johnny Manziel had
Johnny
a better
Manziel was
year.
electric.
Johnny Manziel's is like one of those college things, you know?
Yeah, because he was a drug addict.
Not because he's a drug addict. Like, there's level, like you said. There's levels to this shit.
That's
Johnny Manziel
exactly what it
not
was
built for
because he
this
did
level.
not take football seriously. He
He's
had
a
the
little more than
talent
that.
to do it.
He had a squirt gun.
He's still best friends with Drake.
No.
Vic before the dogs. Lamar's a play away from RG's fate. I got to be honest with you.
White people says they say J-Mo cooked today. I did see the touchdown grab.
J-Mo did cook today.
Nice all hands. Great ball by Goff over the shoulder.
J-Mo
Nick,
cooked.
do you got one?
Mike Evans did make Johnny. That is true. Johnny was great at buying time, and Mike Evans would just moss everybody.
I bet you're wondering where I've been. All right.
I think Andrew Luck's
I mean, you got to say it, right? Colin Kaepernick, true guy.
I thought that one, too. Here's how I feel about Colin Kaepernick and RG3, because those could be what ifs.
I mean,
I don't think Kaepernick was a what if.
But I also, you could argue they're
special-
both what ifs.
It was
but
a legendary run.
I think the year of tape on both those guys also did them in. I'm not just blaming injury.
RG3?
I don't put RG3 in that. I think RG3 was
100%.
RG3 was never the same after he went into a game with a torn ACL and then his knee blew up.
But being a quarterback, like Jared Goff fucking moves worse than RG3 with a bad ACL.
I don't know. I don't think
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's ever the same.
I think a lot more. You see it all the time. Guys have a good rookie year, and that sophomore slump comes. Once the tape is out there, you know what a guy's like good and not good at. You know, he's easier to stop.
Crayons for dinner.
$2, make it holler. Let's go.
No Hendon Hooker. Shout out Crayons for dinner.
Hendon Hooker's cooked, brother.
Hendon Hooker's cooked.
Like they were doing team drills, they had him on the side of the field just throwing balls with Brad Gakowski. Yeah, dude, he's done.
See, I don't think Tua's a what if.
I think RG3 was nasty. I had him in fantasy his rookie year. RG3 was.
He won Rookie of the Year over Andrew Luck.
Lucky Kirk Cousins. Shout out, got his career.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins definitely usurped his career.
Yeah,
it would have been
made a
RG3
bag.
getting Cole's cash.
Yeah, because he had opportunities after that. He wasn't a great processor either.
Yeah.
But we gotta go to break. You gotta tell us about Planet Fitness, and then I gotta tell you guys where we could recover.
But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. If you're a teenager, age 14 to 19, you can work out for free until August 31st. You're trying to stay in shape for soccer or football or cheerleading or whatever you're doing in the fall, you can do it at Planet Fitness for free. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Let's get Jets.
Hey, MassageChairHouse.com is a website you guys need to go to. Scan the QR code or visit the website, MassageChairHouse.com, or go see them in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road in the beautiful Bloomfield Hills. That's the richest he's ever heard. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. He's got the largest massage chair showroom in Michigan and the largest massage chair review channel in the world.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month, and you can also get a 2026 Equinox LT for $219 a month. This offer ends quick, and it ends September 10th, so get there quick.
Do it.
Shout out
Listen,
Josh.
I got the easiest ad read on the network. It's Jars Cannabis, shopjars.com. I was at camp today. I saw Calvin Megatron Johnson. You know who he was before camp?
Jars.
Jars Cannabis. There's one right around the corner. Just find one near you. Visit shopjars.com. Top shelf quality, unmatched variety, price for you, the people.
The peeps.
What up, though? Welcome back. Woodward Waits live on woodsports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spinmo, Raxter, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff, Justin in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We're getting some Ezekiel Anza, some Ziggy what-ifs. I feel like he kind of was.
He just
and then fell off.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries derailed him for sure.
First of all, during the commercial break, we got another whoa.
Whoa! $2 super chat.
$2 super chat
from Tyrales?
Yeah.
Tyrales?
I don't know. Tyrales sounds like.
Gibbs looks like a Madden created player this year.
He kind of does. The number 0, the visor. Fucking, he looks jacked.
He is a little meatball this year, huh?
Juiced up, son.
He's putting on happy weight.
Hell yeah, he is.
Shout out. That's his biggest accomplishment.
He is the man.
She is smoke show.
Tuck it back.
Sorry. Gotta be respectful.
Easy boy. All right, so for the chat, what do you guys like to hear first? Jared Goff equals Tom Brady or training camp? They pick training camp, and then we ask offense or defense. Currently, offense is winning 53%, so we started with the offense. Benny,
yes.
Do you think Miami Dolphins woke up?
I heard they did. I heard the purd is the word that Mike McDaniel said, all right, boys. That's normally how it goes. Remember, this happened with the Lions last year or 2 years ago when they went to the Colts and they got smacked in the first one. And then they come out there and they took care of it. Yeah, they're like Neil Rule says, why? They drive Benzes too. Like, they're professionals as well. You know, the Dolphins aren't going to be the 0-16 Lions or Browns, but I heard they woke up a little bit.
Yes, but the key words, little bit. Lions still smack that ass. Lions still smack that ass. Yeah, I guess we'll start with like some of the 1v1 stuff. Trying to watch the offensive linemen, it looked like Tate was handling those boys, but he did lose one rep. The only rep I'd say they lost in the 1v1s. Mind you, too, like they don't got like snoozers over there. Like Kevin Seiler that we talked about.
Yep.
Kenneth Grant they drafted. Mm-hmm. Chop Robinson was back at practice.
Yeah, no, their front seven is pretty
Bradley Chubb.
Pretty nice.
Like these aren't like scrubs.
Yeah.
One-on-ones, Detroit Lions took them. The only rep that was arguably lost was probably Tate Ratledge going up against Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant, I think, is – I mean, I don't know what type of rookie year he's going to have, but I love me some Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant was out there today, too. Caught Jahmyr Gibbs from behind a little bit there.
Yeah. He's a scary dude. He's a scary dude.
And it was like open field, like chasing and running him. Obviously, like Gibbs was trying to read his blocks and whatnot and got caught up and then slammed down. But yeah, Kenneth Grant caught him. The very next play, touchdown Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
The very next play after that, touchdown Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he even opened up that period. I should have began with that. I apologize. The middle period, once I stopped doing 7-on-7s, got the offensive, Waymo with a 50-yard bomb. Jared Goff just dropped it right in his hands. Can you send that video to Chris, actually?
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, because the Lions posted that. J-Mo was mic'd up today, and there's a reason why they cut that video short after the touchdown, because guess who he beat to get that touchdown?
Ife Melifonwu?
Fontu Melifonwu. He beat his corner and Fontu Melifonwu, who was back there for safety reasons. Obviously plays safety position.
Nice.
And J-Mo's so fucking fast, he burned past the two of them.
Yeah.
And obviously if you know, you're my bitch.
You're my bitch. That's
out
my
here,
bitch.
Yeah, you may punch me in the face yesterday, but out here, you're my bitch.
Yeah, he got me.
Bitch.
You know, love Iffy. He was fun to watch. He was a good player for us when he played.
Yeah.
You're an op now, brother.
J-Mo was clowning today, too, because he's mic'd up.
Yeah.
He gave the ref some water, and then he stood in front of him. It's like blocking him from drinking, but he also blocked him from seeing the play. So he couldn't blow the whistle.
Dude, J-Mo, it's good to see J-Mo. He's a vet now, man.
Yeah, he is.
I know it's crazy to think about because we've really only had like a season and a half out of the guy because of the injuries and the suspension, but
yeah,
he's a vet now. This is what, year 4?
Yeah.
Or year 3 or
year 4?
Year 4, yeah.
It feels like year 3.
It kind of is, but
yeah.
Year 3 of
like
playtime.
Hours clocked. Yeah. Year 3.
But he's a vet, and we heard that. You know, we heard
snaps logged.
Dan Campbell saying, yeah, he's a leader out there for the young guys. He's helping them get ready and showing them how to do stuff. He said himself that he's been showing them some different things. But here's the video of Jameson Williams catching the touchdown over Ife Melifonwu. Just so fast. Yeah, perfect ball from Goff.
Who do you think he's staring down?
Uh.
Who do you think he's staring down?
Oh, Iffy, of course.
And here comes Iffy in the picture.
Trying. Yeah, he didn't even look at the corner. He looked right back at Iffy. Petty King J-Mo, dude.
DNC, crazy. DNC said yesterday, let's chill out, Easy. We see this in every joint practice. One team dominates day one. They get back day two. There was no get back,
There was
brother.
no get back.
There was no get back.
Hutch had back-to-back.
Whoa!
I saw, I believe Nolan Bianchi put it out there that Hutch had back-to-back sacks in like the first two plays from the 11-on-11s.
I know he had what. So they're on the other side of the field, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah,
but yeah, Hutch.
He said he was watching the Lions defense, and he
yeah.
said the first couple plays Hutch had back-to-back sacks. So like,
The other thing I want to know, because we'll talk defense next segment, but the offense, like Tate Ratledge and Penei Sewell, fucking brick walls, brother. I guess not so much. I mean, yeah, in the passing game too. Like Tate did get beat in a blitz, but Monty's just a fucking brick house. He recovered. The tackle, he shut it off and still went and got a first down. They started at the 1 yard line.
Mm-hmm.
But when they're running the football and there's not that blitz there, every time, I swear they at least had like 5 yards like per carry on the right side of the offensive line. If you remember this show, at least I know I said, that's the one thing I'm not worried about is them running the football on that side of the line specifically.
Like,
they're going to get shit done.
I think they're going to be the best tandem to run behind in the National Football League. Like if you would,
without a doubt,
if you could pick any spot on any offensive line on any team in the National Football League to run the ball behind, you would pick behind Penei Sewell and Tate Ratledge. Like obviously that is heavily slanted because of Penei Sewell right now, but I have a lot of respect for what Tate's going to be in the run game. And what I've seen so far is it looks like that is going to come to fruition. Dan Campbell himself said it looks like he's playing like a starting NFL guard already.
Yep. He kind of spoke on the philosophy a little bit after the practice, too, is like, right now, I'm just establishing the tone because I'm trying not to get buried. If I focus too much on technique, because the team we're playing, typically Detroit Lions in these scenarios, whoop my fucking ass.
Yeah.
So right now, he's establishing to go out there and knock somebody dick in the dirt, and then we'll sharpen up the technique a little bit later. But he also got to speak on playing alongside Penei Sewell, and we do have that video from Tate Ratledge.
Whoa!
Gonna keep on improving. What's the experience been like playing next to Penei? What's the biggest thing?
It makes life pretty easy. A lot of the times you get help when you're not expecting it from him. So playing next to him, and then also that mentor aspect of it, I can lean on him whenever I have questions in the film room, on the field. So he's one of those guys that's always there for me, and it's easy. It's a lot of fun playing next to him.
He's goddamn right. Things will be a lot easier.
Best offensive lineman in the National Football League.
I don't know, and I didn't get my headphones in time, but I don't know if that's part he's talking about. Like sometimes he comes and helps me on blocks, so I don't even know he's coming because he's got his guy fucking secured.
I was watching a tape breakdown of Penei Sewell, and he was lined up against the 9 tech, but the 9
Isaiah
tech
Bond signed with the Browns.
Who did?
Isaiah Bond.
Isaiah Bond. Good.
Texas.
Bum. So he was lined up against the 9 tech, and the 9 tech went specifically with the tight end. So Penei Sewell was kind of there by himself, and he saw that someone was beating Zeitler on the inside, and you see his like sing, 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 like his eyes light up, and he just started sprinting over there and absolutely demolished this guy, bro.
I think it's something Butler, number 91 on the Dolphins. There was like a little run play, and he gave Penei a little shove behind the back, like afterward, and Penei was almost manically laughing, he was dancing around to catch his balance, and he's like, "Ooh!" I got on his face, started throwing up fucking
gang signs.
I don't know what kind of he's throwing something
some
up with
Polynesian signs.
Yeah, and I was scared for my man's life. Luckily, Kenneth Grant went and grabbed his guy, and then Hank Fraley came by too. But I was like, brother, Penei Sewell's about to cave this man's face in. I don't think he understands, brother.
Tom Bregman says Zeitler. Yes, it was tape from last year. Kevin Zeitler played for the Lions last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, Penei Sewell is on the list of people I don't want to see in an alley at night. Penei Sewell is extremely high on that list.
Dude, just even in practice, watching him on those pin and poles, just watching him out in the open, just his sheer mass and size. Yeah, just hauling ass downfield. I think it was Jack Jones. he jumped out the way. And after the play, Penei was laughing, pointing at him, and Jack was like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm not getting fucking trucked."
Yeah. Remember against the Falcons in the game when Penei Sewell was out there and the
Yeah.
cornerback on the edge said, nope.
Oh, yeah,
turned around and injured his own teammate trying to escape. Texans. Trying to escape Penei Sewell. The guy he's the boogeyman. Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga is Penei Sewell all day.
Let's go to break.
Dolphins defense did show up a little bit, but not enough to where you could say they had the bounce back like DNC.
Yeah, we got more audio from more players at Lions camp that we're going to get into. Obviously, it's football season, baby. We're going to talk. But I'm not even going to bring it up. I don't even want to put that out there because people will leave if I even say it. Maybe something later that would get Chris happy. But first, let me tell you about Loom.
Not a chance.
Cannabis. Loom Cannabis. Tap in. Go to loom.com. And you can check it out. Scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory. They got these buzzing drinks. We got Terry Foster on them. We got Sean Belizean on them. Neil's gonna try one this weekend. It's the boomer's dream is a buzzing drink. 7.5 milligrams THC in a can. You can try it. It's perfect for a golf course. Perfect for the by a bonfire at the beach, wherever you are in the summer. You should have a buzzing drink. Go to loom.com. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your first order.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Listen, Buddy's Barbecue Brisket Pizza is one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life. And if you look at me, I've had a lot of pizzas in my life. They also got a barbecue chicken salad. That's great, too. Save yourself 10% on it by visiting Buddies.com and use the promo code TIMMILL. Don't forget to try, if you're in person, their own Summer Shandy. Buddy's Barbecue Brisket Pizza.
That pizza's fire, dude.
I went to do the rendezvous thing while I was saying that.
Buddy's Barbecue Rendezvous. I'm ready to have a rendezvous at Sean's on Saturday.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Are we getting wasted?
I was going to say, I have to leave, like, at halftime.
Why?
My friend's having his diaper party that.
Not true.
Scotty B. Shout out Scott. He watches the show.
Wait, the one that I know?
Yeah.
Different Scott? What's name Scott?
You met Scott.
Scott,
yeah.
All right, we're pulling up. And then we'll go to Neil's for the fights.
I'm not driving to Sean's, then back home, then to Neil's.
Does Neil live closer to us?
Neil lives in the
Washington?
opposite direction. We live like in
He
between.
lives by Utica and shit, right? Like Shelby Township?
Washington Township.
Is that by Utica?
That's, yeah. So it's the other way.
Yeah.
So all the way to
back.
Sean's back to our house. All the way to
you guys, 100 likes and I'll give out Neil Rule's address. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. One thing I did notice today, cool things I noticed actually. Tesla, so no Tim Patrick dealing with the quad injury. I thought Tesla would see more reps with the first team. Wasn't happening for whatever reason. Still eating against the second team, but I just don't know like what. I don't know what's missing for Johnny Moe and these guys to give them these first team reps with Tim Patrick out. Because at one point it was literally Ronnie Bell was in with the first team. Yeah. I don't know if it's just like you got to earn it, rookie, or I don't know
Ronnie
what.
Bell. Yeah, yes. Probably.
Because he's still fucking. Tesla's still a monster.
I heard even today he was still working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand like the beat reporters gripe when they're like, we're sick of watching his reps against the second team because we know he's gonna dominate. Let's see him the next step up. You know. What?
Nothing.
You made a face.
Yeah, my ears took a little turn.
Got you. Terry Arnold back at practice. No Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta dealing with some type of injury. Dan
Very
Campbell
minor
said
injury.
It was a minor injury.
Very minor injury.
But he would be out for a while. I'm
By the
assuming
way,
that means so like week 1.
Colton Pouncey put it out there. he just put the quote.
Yeah.
Sam Laporta to miss some time with an injury, Dan Campbell. And then obviously people started freaking out. And he was like, people are over-exaggerating. I was like, brother, you could have put the part where he said it's a small injury. Like, if a beat reporter for my team puts out that a Detroit Lions player is going to miss some time, and that's it, yeah, I'd freak out a little bit. Very minor injury, though. Just a couple days as some time. So, like, you put the caveat at the end. It freaked me out, dude. I saw it. I was like, no fucking way. I got scared. And then I saw him reply to it, like, don't freak out. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he should be fine. Terry and Arnold back to practice, though. Yeah, but I guess the biggest takeaway was that. That's why I was laughing. I want to do more options, but we're doing a show here. He called the shit poop.
He called the shit poop.
5 stars for our audio listeners.
5 stars.
You guys got to join the YouTube chat polls. You understand? Inside jokes.
Good jokes.
Calvin Johnson out there. Heard more Barry Sanders. It's kind of cool. Like all 3 of those guys
just
out
the goats,
there.
Yeah,
just the fucking goats just chilling. However, Herman and Barry chilling aside. I'm sure reminiscing on the good times. Calvin, I think he might have like a little bug to coach.
Got a little itch?
Yeah, he might have a little itch.
Or maybe he was just on the
he might be close with the guys,
he was on
too.
the sativa, and he was real, like...
Could be on that jar of
sativa. Trying to...
That's true,
That was me last night. I smoked some sativa, and normally it doesn't, like, affect me like that.
Yeah.
But I typed out that whole thread of the Lions defense at, like, midnight.
I agree. The DJCI injury posts are now clickbait posts, and it is bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you could factually state like they got carted to the locker room, but it could be for something so minimal. But
Yeah.
I guess sometimes too they don't know.
They don't know
So they are just
sometimes.
saying what
But
they see.
when, like, in the post, or in the quote, when he's like, yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah.
Should probably put that in there, too.
Yeah.
Because I did freak out a little bit.
That's fair. I missed that part when I listened to it, and I saw the little while. I was like, little
Yeah,
while
he said
has
he's
like
going to miss some time. I was like, whoa.
Yes, different variations. A little while.
He said he's going to be out for a little while.
Yeah.
And when he said that, the last time he said that about,
it was somebody. It was like 4 weeks.
it was Ennis. He was like, yeah,
Yes.
I think Ennis is
Yeah.
going to be out for a little while.
Turns out he's out for the season.
yeah, dude, like,
Yeah,
please specify.
Yeah, but Calvin Johnson out there talking to the wide receivers, talking to Amon-Ra St. Brown while he's over there on the sideline, talking to Jahmyr Gibbs, who he knows running a lot more routes this year too. I remember specifically he was on the Richard Sherman podcast, and he said if he were to coach, he'd want to coach DBs.
Yeah.
Because he's seen every trick in the book.
Yeah.
He knows which ones have worked against him. And we talked about before too, like, yeah, he obviously played wide receiver, Hall of Fame wide receiver. He probably got some tips at wide receiver too, but not everybody's 6'4" running 4.3s.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, Calvin a lot more active with the roster today. I don't know. Again, he might just have better relationships with them than with the current guys and the older guys too.
Good. And, it's yeah, and Calvin's an outgoing guy. Like, so is Herman. Barry's not really outgoing, though. Barry's more standoffish.
Calvin's kind of chill, like, reserved too.
But I think, like...
I think he's more introvert.
In that scenario, though, he's going to be going out there. He's going to want to talk to the guys. I can see that.
No, dude. We met him. He's kind of like chill.
Yeah.
But again, he could just have like better relationships with them.
Shout out.
Who knows?
Shout out the firefighters. Don't know what city they're from, but
shout out the firefighters.
Walking down the street, I'd assume Birmingham, FD. I don't know, but shout out to them.
That was kind of scary at first. Didn't know what was going on. Thought was some protests
some
going on.
tiki torches and some American flags.
Yeah,
dude,
I got scared, dog. I gotta go.
He's the only black guy here.
Trying to think of any other big takeaways from the offense. I guess the final drill, they did like a 1 minute scenario. So there's a 56 seconds left on the clock. Offense down 20. Miami Dolphins up 24. You got to go out there and get it. And there's some pressure on the left hand side. Some guys are getting through. Jared Goff had like a shovel pass to Zylstra. One other pass, I don't know who it was to. I think it was Amon-Ra St. Brown. They got down to like, I want to say like the 19 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Fonte Milifano dropped a pick at that point. So, but it's a stressful situation
there,
too.
Bum.
Huh? Yeah.
What?
Stressful situation too.
Yeah.
Switch that out. Detroit Lions defense comes on. 4 and out. The fuck out of here! Trying to end practice, son. Detroit Lions defense was on one. Aiden Hutchinson had 3 sacks, at least 3 sacks. You could argue there was maybe a little bit more too, but again, it's hard to see from the other side of the field. Alex Anzalone, we've said on this show, and I know you said on BDE too, like he is one of the better coverage linebackers in the National Football League.
Yeah, absolutely.
Today you saw that because he found himself covering Jalen Waddle at times.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, not a fan.
Derek
of
Barnes
that.
found himself
I think there's one linebacker
touchdown.
in the league I would feel comfortable doing that, and he plays in San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not I mean, again, they did a good job for the most part. Jack Campbell with a pass breakup too. Nick Whiteside switching in and out because Terran Arnold was back today. DJ Reed did it. It's so tough to like nitpick the defense because they do play so well. And some of the plays, like you've read, have been like they'll whistle dead, but they're carrying on with the play go on. So you don't know if that would have been a sack or not. Because I think Tyleek may have got one, DJ Reader may have got one, and I feel like Alex Anzalone got one on a blitz too. Like I think that's one piece of this defense you can look forward to as a Detroit Lions fan is some exotic blitzes coming. Like Jack Campbell getting some, Derek Barnes getting some, and obviously Jack Campbell as well. I'm Alex Anzalone for the third one.
All right.
What are you giggling at?
There's 2 comments back to back that are crazy. I'm going to read the least surprising one first. Tom Bagman says, Tua's frontal lobe looks like Ray Rice's girlfriend.
Jesus.
And I'm Salty says, I got a dude's wife hitting me up while he's fighting stage 3 cancer. Is it a douchebag move to set something up or wait?
Who said that?
Salty did.
No.
Bad karma for sure. I've leaned away from that recently. I've had situations that have arisen. No, I have. I've actually controlled myself. I was on a very bad streak. Some of them I knew about. Some of them were bad. There was this one time. There's this girl I met, and I just met her at a party, having a good time. We had a good time that night. I was like texting her and stuff throughout the day.
I'm gonna get it right up
and
in
then
ya.
like 2 days later, she posted on her Instagram story. She's like, "Love of my life, 2 years anniversary." I was like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck?" Like, yeah. So
wait, he already passed away?
No, he said he's fighting stage 3. If he already passed away, it's fair game.
No, your situation when she posted that.
No. That was her
actively
2-year anniversary with her guy. And yeah, so I've really been trying to avoid that because I feel really scummy about it. I'm trying to be a better person. So I would say no, don't do it, Salty.
How old is she, Salty? Do it. Maybe she needs.
Anytime I text Easy knows, I've texted him about this stuff before, but like, should I do this? There's one you told me not to, and I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I think it was a crazy one.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
There's one where you could have died. I feel like.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like I said, I'm on the straight and narrow now, and when football starts, I won't even have time to fuck anybody, dude. I'm gonna be working my dick off.
On the Dolphins 4 now, I feel like Hutch may have gotten the sack again because they just blow it and they keep going.
Salty says, I just
Brian
want to
Branch
do the
out
right
there making
thing.
the plays on Jalen Wright. The one was just a missed throw. What did you say?
Salty said, I just want to do the right thing. Well, the right thing is don't do it. Unless he's, like, into it. You know, if he's a cuck or whatever, maybe that's what it is.
Send a pic.
Don't send a pic.
Salty.
Someone called
Let's see her.
Dangerously horny, this guy.
Before we make... No, you got to see it. Is she worth
yeah,
it?
It's true. Is she worth... Well...
Exactly.
No,
if Megan Fox is hitting you up in that situation, you're doing it.
Yeah, I would.
If the fucking the office lady from Monster Inc. is
I
different.
Talking about the cleaning lady from somewhere else. I mean,
Cleaning lady from here, you do it.
She's fucking hot. All right,
there's some things you got to check off the list. That's one.
Let's go to break. Tell us about Jack's. That's me. Jack's Car Wash. Woodward Sports and Jack's Car Wash have partnered to hook you up with a free car wash. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729 and enjoy top-tier service with free vacuums, compressed air, a matte cleaning room at select locations. Join the Unlimited Club and take advantage of all the perks of being a member. Wash at any of our 40-plus locations just twice a month, and the membership pays for itself. Upgrades for interior cleaning and detailing at 8 different locations across Michigan. Go to jackscarwash.com to see a location near you. Don't wait. Text now and shine on.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. from Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all of that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. It's wicked awesome. That's a wife right there. That is peak wife.
She's for sure wife. Walking a baby around.
Walking a baby around, heavies, pretty. No makeup, no nothing. Sweatpants.
Trying to talk sports. You guys want to talk about this future widow?
No. Let's talk
future widow.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
brutal. No,
he said stage 3.
You do not.
That's future
hook
widow
up with
territory,
her.
isn't it?
Four is the word.
Yeah, 4
You're
is
one away, bud.
Maybe you beat it before you get to 4.
You do not do this.
No, don't
Hard
do it.
pass.
Don't do it. How big are the heavies, Salty?
Yeah.
Says I ain't saying
Whoa! $2.
All right,
How big are the heavies,
let's
Salty?
let's go. Let's football.
Let's football. All right, you football first.
All right,
What was
so
your biggest surprise?
no, this is something that we heard out of camp today. It came out there, and much like Brad Holmes, much like Dan Campbell, much like Sheila Ford Hemp, it seems that Johnny Morton is a fan of the Woodward heavyweights, because I know I specifically have been clamoring for this when we talk about that Ben Johnson fix. You know, those fans just want some trick plays out there and stuff like that.
They're sick of it. They're glad they got Johnny Morton because he ain't playing like that.
My thing was always I want to see David Montgomery run a wildcat read option with Jahmyr Gibbs, former quarterback. That would be a tough play to guard. And apparently at camp today, we saw David Montgomery getting some snaps at quarterback and handing the ball off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Old Johnny Mo's reaching into Spenny's bag, and he likes what he sees. I'm cool with it. Like, yeah, do I want him to do 10 trick plays a game? No, but they were fun. Whoa! And I think that a David Montgomery read option to Jahmyr Gibbs would be pretty fucking hard for anybody to stop.
That's exactly what they did, Spinny. They had David Montgomery at quarterback. It was a read option. Ended up being a Jahmyr Gibbs run, but Jared Goff still on the field. Line up at wide receiver with his big ass.
Hey, because you have different plays off of
that
that
red
play.
zone body.
You have, obviously, David Montgomery can throw a football very well. Better spiral and Goff. He put that in the back of the end zone on Sam Laporta when he was asked to do that. That was a beautiful ball. And if you throw it over to Goff, Goff's only throwing the ball again. Like, that is what it's going to be, is you'll have multiple plays off of that play where you can do the read option, you can do a triple option, you can do a run-pass option where he has the ability to throw it to Sam Laporta, or eventually back to Goff, Goff throws down the field, something like that. So
Yeah, the trick plays aren't going anywhere.
No.
I'll say that from training camp. Trick plays aren't going anywhere. For people that are saying, I'm so happy he's got a hard-nosed, old-school coach. None of those cutesy-wootsy stuff. No, they're running the same literally running the same
Johnny's a
offense
slinger. Johnny
as last
Mo's
year.
he might look like he's a type of guy, but he likes to get out and go. His
Yeah.
offense is
He
going
likes
to
that
be
he's West Coast
yeah,
offense.
West Coast guy.
He learned from John Gruden. West Coast, they bang, bang, bang. That's what they want to do.
Shooting John Gruden.
I think David Shaw is the lone, let's just run the ball, guys. Whatever happened to running the football?
It's 3rd and 1. They're all like, throw deep to J-Mo. David Shaw's like, maybe we should just run it. Shut up, nerd.
Pretty much. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, the trick plays aren't going anywhere. I'm not mad at that.
Johnny
Morton's
Morton's
Johnny
offense is
Mo's
gonna
going
be
to be operating from the booth?
Booth, yeah.
You upset with that?
No, don't
Jared
care
Goff's not
at
either.
all.
It's the same.
Yeah,
I like it more.
I do too.
You get to see all
See
22
everything.
versions of shit. Yeah.
And
see what they're doing.
We can Astros it a little bit and put in a buzzer in Jared Goff's helmet. So if Johnny Morton sees a blitz
Shot
coming down,
collar.
he goes to throw a ball.
Jared Goff, whoa!
No, but yeah, I don't care if you're on whatever you're comfortable doing. If he's more comfortable in the booth, I'd rather have him in the booth. I'm sure that if the offense struggles, Johnny Morton moves down to the field for next week. Yeah, there's gonna be something like that, but just be wherever you want to be.
Yeah. I don't foresee that happening. I think
Dan Campbell's the guy that's gonna be doing everything on the sideline, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Have Johnny Mo be up in the booth, looking down on his offense, and calling drone strikes.
Calling drone strikes.
Yeah. Drop the AC-130 coming in.
Yeah, we got him. Pull her out. No, I'm totally fine with them operating for the booth. I think it'd be for the better. I think you see more from there.
I saw somebody in BDE. I don't know if it was. There were a lot of angry people in BDE today in the chat, and somebody was actually getting worked up. Why is Jared Goff out there and you're lining up as a wide receiver? That's what in the Sam hell is he doing out there? It's like, dude, relax, fun police. Like, what do you mean? He's just you want to know what Jared Goff does on that play? He stands there.
Am I on?
Hike. He watches the play happen, and then he walks back to the huddle.
That's pretty much what happened. Jared Goff lined up a wide receiver, and I'm sure they got like 4 or 5 plays out of them. I'm sure this.
Yeah, like I said,
running a route.
I'm sure there's one where David Montgomery throws a backwards pass to Jared Goff, and he throws it down the field. But I'd be surprised if we saw something like that.
I'm sure they have it where he just fucking motions back out. Monty motions out the receiver, and Jared Goff comes back at quarterback. It's weird things.
I don't know if I want to see Jared Goff in motion. No, I'm just
That's fair.
He just tripped.
Yeah.
God damn it, Billy, get up.
But then maybe you could make it like a longest yard type of play. David Montgomery motions out there. Jared Goff motions back in, trips and falls, and the ball snapped directly to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he just takes off.
Touchdown.
That's a Spenny. That sounds pretty good, honestly. When you think like they did the stumble bum or whatever, that could be called the bumble stump.
Detroit
my great
Lions
success.
dominate again. We had Jared Goff talking about the defense, but we kind of already talked about the defense. We run the video if you want, though.
Yeah, play it. Jared Goff about the Lions defense?
Yep.
About the Lions defense.
All right.
Gosh, what stood out the most? I think their communication has been so good. I think, Jack's done a great job at Mike, but when they got Alex back, that veteran presence there, being able to communicate and get everyone on the same page. Obviously, the D-line is doing what they're doing. Hutch is doing his thing. Davenport's doing his thing. But the communication from the back seven, I think, has been really impressive, and it's really hard. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, but I don't know, I don't know what more to say about the defense.
They're going to be so good.
I really don't. And
just
like I said,
healthy.
The evolutions of it, obviously, I think it's more so, again, them just being the scheme for so long. We talked about earlier, like Anzo making a play on the pass, Anzo making a sack. Derek Barnes said yesterday, they got 3 linebackers that can operate in all 3 phases of the game. Stopping the run, playing the pass, and blitzing the quarterback. So it's like
4 when Malcolm gets back.
Yeah, and I think Stewart's going to join that too.
Stewart and Malcolm.
Stewart's still returning kicks, by the way. Still.
As an up back, not as the deep back, right?
I got one today. I don't know. It's on the other side of the field. Vaki had a kick return too. Vaki, talking about the offense, I think he's just happy to be back. His first day back in team drills. Got a short yards touchdown. Was rumbling, stumbling a little bit. Got in there. Sorry, he went nuts. He's had to be
start
happy.
Crumping or what?
He was just like, "Fucking let's go!" Screaming and stuff like that. Which you got to be happy for the guy because he had missed
Island Boys
camp from the beginning of camp. He got hurt the second or third day of camp, and he's been wanting to obviously see what he could do.
With the injury to Mo Norris, have you seen any Vaki safety snaps?
No, Vaki's not playing safety.
Not at all.
Not at all. Strictly running back for Sion Vaki and special teams, which he was out there for. Zach Cunningham out there for special teams.
Cunningham's making the team.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the special teams, and I'm like, these probably also guys making the team. Obviously, Tesla out there, who wasn't out there, and who had a fumble today, too, was Dominic Lovick. Dominic Lovick fumbled football, and he was not out there in special teams.
Sorry,
Anson, if I catch you in the hallway, we're shaking hands on a $300 bet. Put your money where your mouth is, son.
And the murdered out Cybertruck is actually hard as fuck, dude. Not going to lie.
I missed it.
It's right there.
Oh, shit. I think that's what Hammond drives.
Well, who drives?
St. Brown.
Amon-Ra?
I think he drives the buried out one, right?
That bitch is hard, dude. I mean, it could be, but I like cars. I just hate the Dream Cruise because I work on Woodward. I had so much fun at the Dream Cruise the past 2 years. You remember those videos? Hanging out with all the hoodlums right outside of Wingstop. These like
wasted
17-year-old kids. Me, spin that shit. I was getting all the videos. It was hype. I stole the road flare. I still got it in my car.
The other day when we were talking after the show, and I was like, those Dream Cruise pussies, and then there's like somebody crossing the street with us, and you could tell that they were there for the Dream Cruise.
Yeah.
And they just looked at us like, aw.
I think that was Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Probably.
I mean, yeah. He probably lives in Birmingham.
Oh, yeah, that's him. He's got Rap Cave sticker.
Yeah. He had a Woodward Sports sticker for sure.
Shout out Rap Cave Pod.
Damn.
Shout out Lincoln Park.
McLaren? Oh,
Shout out
they're
Lincoln
out
Park.
tonight,
Tickets
folks.
available.
I've seen a Pontiac Firebird. I think that's a McLaren right there. Jesse's probably going to be out with his McLaren. All right, well, let's go to break. Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking Lions. But first, let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find some of the best product in the state where you can get it. And what's up for grabs? You got the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the High-Low Pre-Rolls, the Blizzard Pack THCA Moon Rocks, and any other top shelf strands. Go to getmadpacks.com to find it near you today.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Give him a call at 248-426-9944 or visit him at MichiganSportsandSpine.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's Live on sports.com. I'm Eazy, my spin more Raxter, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Be a friend, tell a friend, and smash the like button.
Smash.
Smash. One observation I had today was of Jared Goff. On the sideline, I won't say combative, but an animated conversation with Scotty Montgomery.
Ooh.
And it felt like it was after a bad series of plays, by the way, too. Like I said, the Miami Dolphins, they didn't have a day, but it's definitely anything would have been better than what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And to put it to you like that way.
They made some plays.
Right? Enough where Jared Goff came off the sideline after a couple unsuccessful passes, knocked down Mika Fitzpatrick and company, and he's having an animated conversation with Scotty Montgomery. There's a lot of hand movement. And I just boobity. Whoa! But I'm thinking like, because Jared Goff has talked about being more involved with the offense, and it makes sense. If you're running the same offense as last year, the only other guy outside of Dan Campbell and Ben that probably know more would be Jared Goff.
Yeah.
It was tailored for him, tailored for what he can and what he can't do, or at least what he does well versus like what he doesn't do as well, what he's more efficient at. And I think he was having an animated conversation with Scotty, kind of explaining to him the way he may want certain things done. And I fucking respect that shit because I just got done watching the fucking GOAT. Another honestly, with all due respect, not as athletic guy.
A white.
That likes to read the field, get to his third and fourth progressions, and just kill you through the process, hitting the open guy. And it's Tom fucking Brady. And this is what Tom Brady had to say. And this is exactly what the Jared Goff situation reminded me of.
I think as a quarterback, you go and you punch the clock. I did my job. You know, I threw for 40 touchdowns. Why are we not winning?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in the offseason to help your defense? What are you doing to push the personnel department to get people doing the right thing? Are you involved in game planning? I mean, I used to do game plans.
Sure.
I used to walk in there and say, these are the things we're doing. Okay, I used to do my own walkthroughs. I used to go, all right, guys, I don't give a if the coaches want to come. We're doing our walkthrough.
Right.
We're going to come up with our own signals. We're going to come up with our own, because this is what I need to be on the field to be successful.
I think that is the evolution of Jared Goff that we're watching like before our eyes. We saw the first part last year. We're talking about the chemistry, the cohesiveness of the offensive
knowing
units.
the offense so well.
The offensive line, having the same guys within the same system for so many years, because you just know where everybody's going to be, right on cue, right on time. And I think this is that next step. And with Ben Johnson leaving and kind of forced its hand out of Jared Goff. This is year 10 for him now.
Yeah.
He's all grown up. Like, you could have an input on the offense now. Now, Ben's gone. We need your input on this offense now.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been hesitant about it. He's been speaking up. Again, having that animated conversation with Scotty Montgomery. Like, I need the receivers cutting like this. Or I need them dropping like, I need them in the zone like this. You know, and then you're the fucking starting quarterback, we're contending team. Yeah, let's fucking listen to what you got going on.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say, but I think he may take another evolution. I don't know in terms of statistically if we'll see it.
If you'll see it, yeah.
Because the play calling is not going to be the same. But just him being secure in this offense, finding the open man. I'm not scared to carry on life without Ben Johnson.
No, you shouldn't be. Remember when we had Allen Robinson in here and he talked about how the departure of Ben Johnson is not going to be nearly as bad as the departure of Frank Ragnow, and part of why he said that, a big reason why he said that, was because Jared Goff was so comfortable in this offense, because he understood the offense so well and he knew where everybody is supposed to be. Yes, this is another thing that he is going to provide, is when you have these new coordinators here, you have new position coaches. I know Scotty Montgomery's been here before, but now he is the wide receivers coach, so he needs to learn different things about Jared Goff, and it's up to him to do that. You are the highest paid player on the team. You are the franchise quarterback. You should let these guys know, hey, when you're doing a break, this is where I want the receiver. This is where the ball's going to be. Let them know that. And so, yeah, he should take more of a leadership role for sure. He knows the offense better than anybody else on the team.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And I just respect that he's finally, not finally, I won't say it like that. But I respect this, like I see him going through this process. You know, from last year, I came back, the camp report was JG looks different. He looks like the best I've ever seen him. He looks in complete control. Now this year, you're seeing him like man the offense like that. I mean, brother, like I wasn't ready to talk about the S word. I really wasn't until we saw this in action. But now that I'm seeing, yes, I don't know where that final relationship yet. We should wrestle our first episode.
We should wrestle for sure. What if we wrestle?
I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying.
My balls was hot. Sex. Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl word.
Two words, but
I don't want to use the word competent, but he's just more involved now. I think
more
he can
involved.
make some shit happen in a shitty situation. And the defense, my lord, guys, I don't even know how to like. That's just something you have to go see for yourself, or you have to just wait until the regular season hits. Because, like, yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Like, it's good to go against different people because, yeah, you may know the tendencies of your offense. You may know the tendencies of the guy you go against day in, day out. So when you see the defense dominate another offense, and let's not play like Mike McDaniel's offense isn't one of the best when these guys are healthy.
Yeah.
When Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle were healthy in 2023, they had the best offense in the league. They were talking about Tua Tagovailoa being an MVP candidate.
Some people that I was arguing with earlier today said Tua Tagovailoa is better than Jared Goff, and he's a more accurate quarterback.
I argued that same guy for Jared Goff.
I was there. You were pro Jared Goff.
I was pro Jared Goff in that argument.
Yeah.
And if you guys hit 250 likes, we'll give you that guy's address.
How the turntables.
Oh, how the turntables. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just pretty fucking hyped for this team. And I know it's just camp. But I saw this team last year. I like Kelvin Shepard. I've always liked the things he's always said. I like the things that people have said about him. I think the defense will carry itself, and Jared Goff be competent enough to carry the offense.
I am uber confident in the defense. Like I just think the amount of talent you got up and down that defensive unit is almost unparalleled in the National Football League. And if you can stay healthy, if you don't have everybody die, you're going to be an insane unit over there. And we know that this offense, again, littered with all pros. Like you should talk Super Bowl. Lions fans always should talk Super Bowl. You have one of the best rosters, if not the best roster when healthy in the National Football League. So, yeah, it's fine to talk Super Bowl, as we should. We're not the Bears.
And again, too, like this defense doing this against that Miami offense and play caller Mike McDaniel, that's also without Kirby Joseph being out there.
Yep.
That's with Nick Whiteside rotating reps with Terran Arnold.
Yep.
That's without Aleem McNeil, a rookie in Tyleik Williams, who again got back there. I think it looked like he got a sack. I don't know if they credit him or not. And then Marcus Davenport, which he's been phenomenal too. That's one of those things that happens. Like you stop talking about it because it just happens day in day out. Marcus Davenport is a fucking monster, dude. He is a beast.
There's a reason
DJ
that
Reader too. Another thing that's constant enough where it's not spoken on.
Yeah, there is a reason why that they're so invested into Marcus Davenport. Why they're trying to make fetch happen is because Marcus Davenport is insane with his physical ability, his sheer size, and the athleticism and bend that he has at that size is unparalleled. So he's just got to stay healthy, obviously. We all know the book on Marcus Davenport. He's a freak of nature. He just can't stay healthy. But he is this year, 17 games. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. She won't ocean prime, but she eating Chick-fil-A.
I thought I had one more Jared Goff video. I must not have sent it.
And I don't care if they're little. Put them boobs in my face.
Let's go to break, come back, and talk some football.
Let's do that. First, tell us about Caesars.
Caesars Sportsbook, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to bet the Bears under? You could do so and get your money back if they just so happen to hit the over. By heading over to Caesars Sportsbook, use promo code Woodward1000, scan the QR code to go straight to the website, and use the promo code Woodward1000 with your first deposit and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. You must bet a minimum of $20, and make sure you hit up the gambling hotline. If you're a Bears fan, you're betting on that Super Bowl every single year.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10, 5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
The best drink in the game is partnered up with Woodward Sports, because Sundays in Detroit just got smoother with Sun Cruiser Vodka, Iced Tea, and Woodward Sports Network. Real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles, just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on a game day. Only 100 calories and 4.5% alcohol. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, and wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
And no, guys, I don't want to take credit. That was not ODB, RIP ODB. That was BFP the Pac-Man, Ocean Prime featuring Coily Ray.
Ooh, baby,
great song.
I like it raw.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm joined by
industry
Spin
fight
Raxter,
for sure.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We got some tape on Tate Ratledge talking about that front two, mainly.
You mentioned, like, we hear about Aiden Hutchinson, obviously.
Yeah.
He's a freak of nature. He's the blue chip. He's the stud. He's the stallion. You mentioned DJ Reader and Marcus Davenport don't get talked about enough. Marcus Davenport, we know we just got to see him out there. We know what he is, just see him out there.
Keith Cooper and Tyleek had a hell of a day, too.
DJ Reader is he's what he is. He's one of the best nose tackle guys in the NFL. And this defensive line, when healthy, when Ali McNeil comes back, adding a guy like Tyleek Williams in the draft, adding some good depth pieces. I haven't heard much out of Pat O'Connor through camp, which, whatever, I'm not too mad about. But you look at guys like Al-Qadim Muhammad and stuff that are going to fill in. You've got a deep rotation on that defensive line as well when they're healthy. And here's what Tate Ratledge had to say about that defensive front that he's going up against every single day.
One of the Lions' defensive front.
Man, they're strong, they're physical. They get me better every day, like I said earlier, both of them. I know I gotta come to work every day against both of them, or it's not gonna turn out well for me.
Yeah, and we talk about it a lot, is this iron sharpens iron thing, and that helps when we know Brad Holmes' type on the defensive line. He doesn't like the quick pass rush only guys. He doesn't like the lean guys. He wants some big dudes on that offensive line, and he wants big, strong, physical, versatile players on the defensive line, and that helps guys like Tate Ratledge, like Christian Mahogany, like Graham Glasgow, who's still, trying to go back to center after playing guard for a couple of years. It helps those guys get better going up against some of the best at their position every day, and especially a guy like Tate Ratledge. If you said starting, your rookie year, you're going to be seeing DJ Reader at practice every day, that's, about as good as it gets when it comes to the only guy I'd rather see across from myself at practice every day to get better is like Vita Vea or Dexter Lawrence. So having all those veterans and those damn good pieces out there is just going to help the young guys improve.
Absolutely. And the thing with Tate, too, at this point, and I said it yesterday, too, like we got one. He's a starting lineman in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell echoed that sentiment today.
Yeah.
In his presser. And the only thing I think we'll have to deal with when it comes to Tate Ratledge on that offensive line is really just ironing out the rookie mistakes. Like he had one on a screen pass today where he just didn't block down fields for Gibbs or got down there a little bit too early. Whatever it was, he was smacking the ground because of it. But that is the only thing stopping Tate Ratledge. Just the specimen, the human body, the physicalness, and playing alongside Penei Sewell. Like you heard from all reporters today, when they ran the right side, they were gaining at least 5 yards every single time.
Mm-hmm.
The one time they didn't, again, is when they sent a blitz. Tate didn't recognize it, and just so happens we got two really, really, really good running backs.
Yeah.
The blitz got through. Dave Montgomery just fucking shrugged it off. He kept going, dude.
This team is insane, man.
I just can't wait for the season to get here because now it's getting to the point where it's like you say that stuff and you see it, you watch it in practice against the team. And it's okay, well, what's it like against, real-life competition? We got real-life competition this weekend.
And it's worse.
They're doing the same shit. Yeah, so it's like, okay, give me the fucking season. Let's get this shit kicked off already.
I can't wait for us to just absolutely fucking mollywop the Packers week 1, dude. It's going to be all this fucking Packers hype. The Packers are so good. Lions are going to go up there, and they're going to dog walk the Green Bay Packers. Nick, you said you had a question about Tate Ratledge or the defensive line.
No, our offensive line specifically, it's do you guys have faith in the pass pro up the middle? We know the bunch of dogs that are in, the division, specifically with the Vikings. I mean, they got a really good up front, especially in the middle. Are you guys concerned at all, or are you guys full-on confident that these guys in the middle specifically can hold up? Because we all know Taylor Decker was in the honorable mentions for all the best tackles, and then Penei Sewell was also in the top 4.
Yeah, I am confident that this interior offensive line will hold up. I know that I had hinted at it, which without any real knowledge of it, but I was like, the way Graham played at the end of the year, I always leaned towards he was still banged up from the injury and he wasn't fully healthy yet. And then it comes out that he was playing those games with a severe high ankle sprain. And yeah, that's going to make it a little harder for you to do things on that offensive line. It's all about your base. It's all about your feet. But no, I'm comfortable and I'm confident in these guys. And I look at Graham Glasgow. He's a multiple-time veteran. He knows what he's going to be doing. And Tate Ratledge and Christian Mahogany they're dudes. They are dudes. And it might take a little bit, like you said. Maybe it's going to be there. But I think when we get into the real deal of the NFL season, when we're talking about coming down the stretch, going to the playoffs, doing stuff like that, they're going to be just fine.
I think if there's anywhere to have concern, just through like what I've watched the last 2 days, probably is the pass protection. But again, I think it's something to be ironed out as the season goes on.
Like you said, it's a damn good front seven
back with these team reps. Yeah, and it's a pretty solid front seven as well too. But I think give them some time to iron that one out. And some of that shit's just gonna happen. And I mean, it's a National Football League. These guys drive Benzes too, is the famous line we would say around here. But and they were coming from the left side. I'll say that too. It wasn't on the rookie side. It was on the left side. And it may have been Deck. I'm not sure who got through in that one play, but Mahogany's fucking. I see him manhandling Kenneth Grant. That was kind of crazy to see. Mahogany's a fucking dog.
He is.
He's another one of those guys don't get talked about enough. DJ Reed, another guy doesn't get talked about enough. Having a really good camp as well.
We'll stick with that defense and these guys that Tate Ratledge and Christian Mahogany and Graham Glasgow are lining up every day against the DJ Readers, obviously Jack Campbell, all of these players on this defense in this front seven of the Detroit Lions that is giving these guys hell. Some newcomers talked about that as well. We have Grant Stewart. This is from Nolan Bianchi on Twitter. Grant Stewart talking about the defense's mentality.
I mean, not really. I just be focusing on us. You know what I'm saying? It's about us. And, we'll be frustrated if they get any first downs. You know what I'm saying? So that's, our goal tomorrow. It's our goal every play to make a stop. You know what I'm saying? So there was times where we didn't. And, even though we maybe had more stops than not, we want to stop every time, especially we're out here on the practice field. Maybe there's a little bit more communication from the sideline and stuff like that. So definitely want to try to just up that a little bit tomorrow when it comes to the details.
Do you feel like teams have to adjust to your practice style when they come in here for joint practice or just the aggressive nature?
I mean, I think everybody's got to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come out here, it's a little humid. It's a little later than we usually practice. Maybe Miami's a little bit more used to it. But for us, I think everybody's got to make a decision on both sides. What type of time we're going to be on. We step on the field. What type of player are you going to be during this play? You're a little tired. You're a little groggy. So are they. And I think that's something that we harp on every day. So I think our guys did a good job for sure.
What do you? I just think the relentlessness of this defense that Kelvin Shepard's going to bring out there, and a lot of it is because of the depth that they have and players that they can rotate in different positions and know they're going to get the same, if not similar, results from. They're going to win in the war of attrition as long as they can stay healthy. Like I know we harp on, rightfully so, the Aiden Hutchinson injury and Alex Anzalone breaking his arm and Carlton Davis breaking his jaw and the big pieces that you missed out, but a lot of your depth was depleted as well when you look at Derek Barnes and Malcolm Rodriguez and Wingo and all of these players that when your big guys did get injured, you're going to fourth stringers instead of second string guys. And so this team is going to be more healthy than they were last year. And that depth is going to shine through because they all play with just a intensity that I haven't seen before in a Detroit Lions setting. And you're bringing in guys like Stewart. You're bringing in guys like Tyleik Williams that fit that mold and are going to just be key pieces in spots. Like how many times did we see Jalen Reeves-Maybin come into games on the defense, make plays, make stops, get tackles in the backfield, stuff like that, where these guys, when their number is called on, they're going to answer the bell most of the time.
If the NFL was a relegation league, the Bears would be playing in Canada.
That's true.
That's what I said before I make my following statements. And speaking on the defense, shout out to my guy Man Beast Morris, an OG of the YouTube Detroit Lions coverage. Anything out of Meek Robinson?
Shout
how's
out.
he been looking? He's
back.
He might be the best corner right now out of the group. It's tough to say because
probably the best coverage corner on our team.
They each have their own days, but he's probably right now. I'd say he's probably number one. Like he made a great play yesterday in teams.
Sticky.
Shit's getting sticky. He's making plays on the ball. Obviously, he's stout enough to play the run. He's aggressive enough to play the run. I think that's why he's one of the reasons he's at the nickel spot. Yeah, I think there's an argument there to be said that he is probably been the best cornerback consistently out of Detroit Lions camp. Yeah. But it's tough because they've all been pretty fucking good consistently.
Yeah.
Rock Ya-Sin did get in a fight today too. I don't know if you guys know, but I guess he's done like judo, jiu-jitsu,
Rock your body.
boxing.
If you have one ass cheek and 3 toes,
And someone must have let the fellow linebacker know on the Miami Dolphins because he wanted to fight him, and he didn't want no smoke.
He ran away?
Yeah, he was like trying to walk away. Rock Ya-Sin wasn't having it, though. Thank God he got broken up, but yeah. Dan Campbell also broke up a fight, too, with Big Dan Skip. Big Dan
Skip's
Skip
trying to fight somebody?
Yeah, he was like, just wouldn't let this guy get up. And so he stood up, and Skip like fell, because Skip's not a small guy.
Yeah.
Toppled over him. They both fell back down. I think it was Kenny Britt.
Kenny Britt still in the league?
Yeah. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kenny Britt was a wide receiver for the
Titans.
Rams and the Titans, yeah.
Let me find him.
It was not Kenny Britt.
Yeah,
There's a linebacker last name Britt.
hilarious.
I know what you're talking about, though. Either way, he started punching Dan Skip on the ground.
He started punching him?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
they were
hell
like
no.
hand punches. I mean, Skip started it, but then Dan Campbell came through, fucking
separated him. parted the Red Sea.
I just love Dan Campbell so much. I don't know if it went down like that, but it looked like that from
Yeah.
there. Yeah, just Hulk through.
Steph. Silence. Dude, Dan Campbell.
KJ Britt.
KJ Britt.
There we go. Apologize, not Kenny Britt.
It's getting sticky.
But the Detroit Lions defense looks fucking sick.
I'm really excited. Even with the strength of schedule, I think they're going to be a top 5 defense in the NFL.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
And they'll be the most. And like I said, when you get to the playoffs, they're going to be the most battle-tested team. Hurts, Mahomes, Burrow, Daniels, like Jackson. Like you're seeing 4 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league in the regular season. So you're not playing. It's not all Kyler Murray's and Trevor Lawrence's no more, Dorothy.
Fucking wish. I guess not. I just care to get to the dance.
Not gonna win either way.
I did watch this video of some guy on the Richard Eisen show. He'll have like fans calling. They play the game. You know, win loss. Dude, he highly negative on the Detroit Lions, but he saw he had a southern accent. I don't think he was a real Lions fan.
Probably a Bears fan.
I don't even understand. Bears fans are notoriously stupid.
Yeah. Big dumb idiots.
That's why they're back-to-back offseason champs.
All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back, and then Nick's going to take us around the league. But first, tell us about Black Rock.
About Black Rock and their bar and grill restaurant, a sizzle that is above the rest. They are in locations of Heartland, Novi, Canton, Ann Arbor, Utica, Davidson, and Portage. And they are doing weekly giveaways. We are in week 5 of 8. So every week, all you have to do is go to their website and enter in, and it gets you entered into this week's contest, and then also the grand prize being revealed week 8. Well, we know the prize. It is 4 tickets to the home opener September 14th for football. So I know you guys all want to get a piece of that, but also get a piece of some savings too. 20% off total food bill by mentioning Woodward Sports. Exclusions apply. Make sure you are checking out Black Rock Bar and Grill. Ready, set, sizzle.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Dude, supremacy, you're a savage. Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you go tap in with my guy Goran. He'll get you into the best car for the best price. Scan the QR code to see the massive inventory or go to lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, lesstanford.com.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights. It's time to go around the league, ladies and gentlemen. The heavyweight huddle with the one, the only, Nicholas Koloff. Kick.
Let's go, boys. Speaking about these dusty, crusty, musty Bears, that's where we're going to start with some bad news in Chi-Town. As a writer for SI.com writes, debut falls short of fellow first-round picks. Talking about Colston Loveland and his one catch for 8 yards. They spent a top 10 pick on this guy, fellas. Is this a huge miss by the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Colston Loveland is a complete bust. I think it's pretty fair to say he's never going to amount to anything in the National Football League. It was a waste of a pick, and he is an absolute bust. Colston Loveland already. I mean, you can make these claims already off of that performance that he is an absolute bust. Will never be anything in the league.
When you think about top 10 tight ends is what I'm asking. It's like you see a Brock Bowers, then you see a Colston Loveland. Like, I'm a Michigan fan at heart, but a top 10 pick, that's extremely steep.
I don't like top 10 tight ends. Obviously, as a Lions fan, I don't think anybody here likes top 10 tight ends.
Is this a top 10 miss by the Chicago Bears?
Reports?
Colston Loveland. Debut falls short of fellow first-round picks. Talking about Colston Loveland and his one catch for 8 yards.
One catch for 8 yards just isn't good enough for a top 10 pick. Like, you're supposed to be good.
Bust.
One catch for 8 yards, that's bust shit. It's the Bears, so you expect that they're just going to draft bad players because that's what they do because they're a bad franchise. But, you know, Colston Loveland, just an absolute bust already. Just hang it up, dude.
Cemented.
Big bust shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I got, dude. Bust. What do you want me to say?
Bust.
I ain't gonna fucking... He played one series, right? I'm pretty sure he played one
False
series.
Can't even
short.
play. You can't even play a full half, dude. Like, what do we?
SI.com
You're a top 10
reports
pick.
debut falls short. That's what I'm hearing out of Chicago. Also, what I'm hearing is that Caleb Williams will start game 2 after not getting snaps in week 1.
I
Would
mean,
anything he does in this preseason game concern you guys at all moving forward as Lions fans?
I think Bears fans should be extremely worried. Already making a quarterback change this early into the season, that is not a good sign for Ben Johnson. He already can't decide who he wants to be his starting quarterback. That is bad news for the Chicago Bears.
It's fucked.
Is there anything Caleb can do in this to impress you guys?
No, it's
No,
preseason. I mean, preseason doesn't matter. I think Colston, he'll go out there. I expect Caleb to put on a pretty good performance, and he'll play a half or whatever, and then he'll be done.
Same for you, Easy?
I don't know this kid. I think they hit him that first week. His shit was looking rough. I swear to God. And, like, that's a position where, like, you know, baseball's like a mind game. Quarterback is a mind game too. Like you gotta be within your mentals, not beyond holding yourself down and not losing your mind when you're playing like shit. You also have to man the other 10 men in that huddle, and they have to have confidence in you. And if you don't have that confidence in yourself, you're gonna be unable to do that. And I think that's why they're kind of holding them back a little bit, holding the reins a little bit because he doesn't have a grasp on that Ben Johnson offense. He was a good college quarterback. College, Johnny Manziel could do a line of coke and go win a Heisman Trophy.
That's true.
Men's league.
Probably more
National
than just the
Football League, you can't do that shit. So, yeah, Caleb Williams can look cutesy and fancy and great at the collegiate level. What's at the pro level when you actually have to run through an offense before you go out and do the backyard bullshit? You can't win a Super Bowl just doing straight backyard bullshit. Lamar Jackson, one of the best in the league at the backyard bullshit. But it comes down to the nitty-gritty.
Locked in as a passer.
Yes, and I don't know if Caleb's going to be able to do that, at least not this year.
I think he's too distracted. I think he's too worried about his fingernails. I think, you know, it was obvious that he doesn't want to be in Chicago. He made that very apparent that he does not want to play for the Bears. So I think that's a part of it. I think that Caleb Williams is just, he's in over his head. Like I said, not even starting the first week already. That's a tough look. This guy's supposed to be your savior. He can't even start games for you.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but the Bears made a big signing on defense with Odeyingbo. and he's been dominating the Bears O-line at camp.
Yeah.
Is this more about the big signing dominating at camp, or is this more about the Bears
shitty offensive line?
I think it's
For
the Bears'
sure.
shitty offensive line. You know, they kept telling me, look at all these improvements we made. Look at all these guys we brought in. Oh, they're the best, they say. I don't see it. I don't see the Bears' offensive line being anything great. They tell me it's great. I say it's creepy Chicago. I think these Bears, they don't have it. No, yeah, it's the Bears. Like I said, dude, they're the Bears.
I call it the shy cry. Just cry, baby, Chicago Bears
Shy
fans.
cry.
Always getting the short end of the stick. Little do they know, they just got short sticks.
Yeah.
Not going to win.
Not going to win with a short stick.
You know, get it. Listen, Nick, there's plenty of guys with weird last names you know how to pronounce because they play good. You don't know this guy's last name.
Don't know
He's
it.
no
Whoa,
good. He's dominating the
Odeyingbo.
shitty offensive line.
I practiced it. Odeyingbo. Come on. Come on. I was almost going to not do it because I didn't know how to pronounce it, but here we are.
I feel like that's wrong.
You got any non-Bears questions?
I do, fellas. Here we go. We're going to a place where sometimes wide receiver ones are known as divas, fellas. Have you guys heard that before?
I have.
Yes.
Golly.
Are you guys, I'm going to ask you, over-under blow-ups for Justin Jefferson because of missed throws by rookie J.J. McCarthy? I'm going to ask you guys, over-under
J.J.
2.5 blow-ups from Justin Jefferson on the sideline because rookie quarterback cannot get one of the best receivers in the game the goddamn football. 2.5 blow-ups, over, under.
Over. I think he has 2.5 blow-ups if he's having a good game. Like, I think Justin Jefferson will see him mad more than 2 times on the sideline.
So 3?
At least 3, yeah. I think that's a really low number, Nick. It's a 17-game season. But I don't expect it to be, like, awful. I think that's just Jefferson. He's going to blow up. We see him do it every year. But I think you got Sam Darnold giving him the ball on time. Why can't JJ? I don't think it's going to be that bad. It's not like he's the Bears and Caleb Williams.
I'm going to go under just because I don't think Justin Jefferson. I know wide receiver ones are divas, yes, but I don't. Is Justin one of those guys? He don't seem like a guy that blows up a lot.
I don't think Justin Jefferson is, but I think Jay Jettas is.
Oh, he's got his own nickname.
He does. You guys watch receiver?
I'll
put
say
on the
this
chain.
too.
I'm Jay Jettas. Okay, dude,
You got
relax.
JJ and Jay Jettas. That's gonna cause some trouble. Chris?
Easy. I think you're onto something because he did have some quote at the beginning of the year like, "Hey guys, you know, it's a
He
rookie
did.
quarterback. Like, what are we doing?" Like
He did say we're going to have to be
show a little bit of
patient with him.
patience.
Yeah.
Saying translation.
Like I said, he had
sucks.
Sam Darnold last year, so he's already used to having mid-quarterback play.
But Sammy Boy has been in the league, so like JJ, he might really. We'll see there. But talking about wide receiver ones, fellas, the Green Bay Packers did something rare, and they drafted a wide receiver in the first round with the 23rd overall pick. Do you guys believe Matthew Golden is a true wide receiver one, and can he be that as quick as year one?
No.
He smells.
No.
They call him Garbage Golden.
Yeah. Golden, this guy Matthew Golden, I don't know about him. The Packers draft him, not great.
Not
Packers,
great.
not a great track record of drafting receivers over there in Green Bay. I don't know if it's the cheese. I don't know what it
wait to
is.
smack the fucking Packers, bro. I don't understand the offseason hype based off what? Can someone tell me what? Can someone give me a fucking reason?
No.
They've done nothing. They've done dick. I will be drafting Matthew Golden fans still because I do think he'll be their wide receiver. But
Yeah.
he ain't shit in terms of helping them win anything.
I mean, he's better than anything they have in Chicago, but that's not saying much.
That's for damn sure. Chicago fans are the funniest of all time. I mean, honestly, like, you haven't done dick and never to be talking shit. Every single off season, they think they're winning the Super Bowl, and then the worst fucking team.
They're in football purgatory.
It's
It's
hard
insane.
though it's hard to 4-peat off-season championships.
That
So
is
it is
true.
really hard.
That
So
is true.
You have to give them that.
Got to
at
give him
least.
that.
Speaking about the weapons of the Packers, are you guys concerned about any weapon on the Green Bay Packers?
No. No.
Not at all.
None at all. No, they're all. I mean, Josh Jacobs is the best, but he's old, so we don't know what's happening there. None of their wide receivers scare me at all. I think they're all. I thought they were all good, and so some of them were going to take a leap, but they all stayed pretty mid. They got a bunch of wide receiver 2s and 3s.
What was it one more time? I apologize.
Are you scared of any receiver?
Any weapon?
Any weapon on the Packers?
No, dude. We're too. listen, I don't want to be that. I hate being that guy. It sounds like slap ass shit, but it's real ass shit. I love slap that shit, by the way. But no, dude, the Detroit Lions defense is too good. We have somebody that matches every single one of their weapons, and by the way, none of their weapons are in like the first tier at the position. I think maybe there could be an argument for Josh Jacobs.
I'm gonna come.
That's about it. Like if their weapons were what we got, Amon-Ra St. Brown, first tier wide receiver. Jameson Williams, a caliber of the first tier wide receiver. Seeing him come to fruition. You're seeing it from national reporters, by the way, too. Not just here in Detroit locally. Jordan Schultz was out there practice today, and his eyes were fucking boggled as well. Like Jahmyr Gibbs, first tier weapon. They don't have nobody on that team's first tier anything.
Nope.
Outside of maybe Rashawn Gary. And not even him.
Not even
him.
No.
Is he top 5 in his position?
No.
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 Well, there's nothing to be scared about the Green Bay Packers. I do not get the hype at all.
Xavier McKinney is the only.
The coach.
Xavier McKinney is the only
anything.
guy.
Yeah, Xavier McKinney. I'd say that.
Xavier McKinney, maybe Josh Jacobs, but
that's what I'm saying. Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney. That's it.
Yeah.
There will.
Well, we got a
Chris throwing up something.
Whoa! There we go. $5 super chat from Burns. This defense is about to booty blast the Packers. Don't you dare put Malik Willis out there. Going to end his career.
Speaking of Malik
yeah,
Willis,
you got that. Yeah.
There will be some sort of participation next week, says Matt LaFleur, after a successful thumb surgery for Easy's best friend, Jordan Love. Easy, are we off the Jordan Love hype train?
No, I wish.
Oh, damn it.
You're still on it?
Actually, he might be injury prone.
Oh.
He's mid.
He might be injury prone.
So why are you buying his stock?
That's before he hurt his thumb. Hurt the thumb, now he might be injury prone.
Germ Sama says shout out to Rio for dropping Flint. For sure. I'm going to bang that at the gym tonight.
Oh, yeah. That was dope.
Shout out. I gotta catch up on that. No, honestly, I still feel the same way I feel about Jordan Love outside of the injury questions. Like that, if I had any questions about Jordan Love, it is the injuries.
I just think he's not that good.
I don't think there's evidence to support that.
His career.
I don't think the evidence supports that.
No?
Even in his career.
Having a career.
But if you
wanted
wanted to turn the argument into injuries.
He's like Midwest Dak Prescott.
Then yeah.
Just mid.
Hey, he's better than Dak Prescott.
I don't think there's evidence in his career to support that.
Tons of evidence to support that.
What?
Watching him play, watching him throw a football, versus
don't-
watching Dak Prescott throw a football. He's got a way better arm.
I think you just love Jordan Love.
I honestly, I don't love Jordan Love.
Admit it, dude.
Admit it. Admit
it, dude.
Listen,
All
I'm
right,
just gonna
these
tell you
fuckers in the
how I
bikes,
feel.
dude.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, on Woodward too. Somebody
During
hit
the
him.
Dream Cruise?
Somebody hit him.
Somebody hit him.
For real, that's an asshole move.
I hate bikers.
Especially the dude with the vest.
I don't
on
hate
the legs.
bikers, but like, get the fuck off the road.
Get on the sidewalk,
Yes,
dude.
exactly.
What
Get on
are
the
you in the
sidewalk.
middle of Woodward during the
Like,
Dream
look.
Cruise? You think you're that important, dude?
All right.
You're riding a fucking bicycle.
Fellas, I'm giving you guys each $1,000 to place
Sick,
a
dude,
hypothetical bet on the division. That's what we're going to close out. This is just to make the playoffs. This isn't to win the North. I'm giving you A, the Green Bay Packers at -118. B,
To make the playoffs?
to make the playoffs, the Vikings at +102. Or C, the Bears at +180. You have $1,000 free money to put on the line. What's your guys' best bet?
Vikings, for
Vikings,
sure.
without a shadow. of
Not even
doubt.
close.
The Bears are. We got to see that situation play out, and I truly feel like
Bears are only plus
going to have
180?
another bad year.
+180.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
And their schedule,
What a terrible line.
Their schedule is fucking awful.
Yeah, what a terrible number for the Bears.
They had a worse
10th
schedule than us. You want to know why? Because they play us twice.
10th worst odds to make the playoffs in the NFL.
They should be lower than that.
They should honestly
They
be
should
lower.
be at
Holy
least
shit.
plus
Do
210.
they not even have? No, yeah, they do. All right, never mind. They got your Panthers and Giants on here. What did you get the Panthers at? Did you bet that or? was it
No,
you
no.
just-
What are the Panthers?
+250.
Okay.
Your Giants are +790.
Yeah, Giants. Wow,
Yeah,
really?
they're probably
Sprinkle?
not making the playoffs. No, they're not. Don't
No,
get
they're
it.
not going to make the
Sprinkle?
playoffs. No, they're going to be the worst team in that division. But I think the Bears are going to be the worst team in our division. So I don't know why it's that drastic of a number.
That was.
I think the Giants'
league
defensive
NFC
line
North
is better than
division.
any unit on the Bears. I don't think that's really arguable.
That was.
And I think Malik Neighbors is better than every single player on the Bears. And I don't really think that's arguable either.
Back to the desk around the North.
Like
edition.
if you line up the Bears and the Giants rosters, I think the 5 best players are all on the Giants.
Yeah. I think, though, football, you got to have more of a complete situation.
For sure. No, I'm just saying, I think the
Bears,
I don't think I'm not saying the Giants are going to make the playoffs. I'm just saying I don't think they should be
I think the
600
Bears
points.
may have more of a complete situation, but 100% if you're lining up both rosters, you're picking out the 5 best guys.
Yeah.
They might all be
They're
Giants.
all Giants. Malik Neighbors and their defensive line.
Malik Neighbors, Dexter, yeah. Yep.
Brian Burns, Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Carter, I would already put up there. What's their Andrew Thomas, right? Is their tackle? Or no,
Thomas Begman. What the fuck did Malik Neighbors do last year? He was 7th in the league with 4 different quarterbacks, and he missed 2 games.
Yeah, missed 2 games. He had, what, like
Top
100
10 wide
catches for
receiver.
1,200, 1,300 yards as a rookie with no quarterback.
And he's one of the nastiest route runners in the National Football League right now. It's like him and Ladd.
109 catches, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, and he missed 2 games. And he had Tommy DeVito throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
So
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito. Oh, never forget the Giants paid Daniel Jones over Saquon.
Giants are definitely a stupid organization for that. No support, no disrespect there, but they've got some damn good players. Dexter Lawrence is probably the best defensive tackle in the league. Let's go break. We're going to come back. We're going to do mailbag. But tell us about the fighter.
If you are acting stupid and you get in some trouble, you know who to call. It is the guy who's going to fight for you to make sure you come out on top. It's Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law. There's only one call to make. It is Ven Johnson. Anytime you're in a sticky situation, you know what to do. Call the fighter over at Ven Johnson Law.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
It's electric. It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
All rise for the reign of rise, only with Gold Crown. At Gold Crown concentrates on their bread and butter, crafting elite extracts since the caregiver days. Gold Crown partners with craft growers across the entire state of Michigan to bring you exclusive full-spectrum concentrates, infused pre-rolls, and live resin infused gummy. Their new line, that's right, Crown Jewels is here. Gelatin-free, effect-based, and coated in nerds for the extra pop. Find Gold Crown in over 300 dispensaries statewide. Smoke like royalty.
UFC mailbag from KJ Obey. He says, does Hamzat get it done early, or does DDP pull off in the later rounds by decision? I think Hamzat.
I don't know. Hamzat gets it done. I don't know if it's early though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's early, but I think Hamzat wins. And
I'm gonna smash this guy.
Yeah,
I can't wait to watch that press conference right after the show. To be honest with you, shout out to Mama Jan. We love you, Mama Jan.
I didn't believe in you. Heat check.
2 for 2. I think it's the first time I hit the cup.
That's because you wrote Bears on both those things.
Yeah, they went right to the trash.
Right in the trash, right where they belong.
Magnet.
Mailbag, one Funky Lions fan says, since Goff slappies always use 2014 as their go-to for the Stafford failing, who besides Calvin and Sue from that team would even start on this current team?
They both would.
Calvin, no, aside from those two.
Oh, aside from those two?
Maybe Golden Tate. Was he there?
I want to say Levy would, like Prime Levy would. he was a problem.
Yeah, but I don't know. Was he prime Levy in 2014? I feel like that's the
I
follow-up
think
year.
was that the year that he went crazy? He had like 9 interceptions or something like that.
I think it was the year before.
Ziggy Ansah would.
Ziggy Ansah would. Yeah.
Over Davenport.
He could only be played in a wide 9 for whatever reason.
Maybe.
But they line up Aiden Hutchinson wide.
Frank Ragnow. Does that count?
I don't think he was on the team.
Oh, was it Rayola still?
I think it might have been.
Dom. Psycho Dom.
I'm curious.
Mailbag. Hi. Mailbag. Hello. How you doing, Mike?
That's a great point. I think it would only be those 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Frank in 2014.
No, Frank came in 2018.
Yeah.
Well,
feels like Frank's been there that long, but he was not. What?
Oh, you missed it.
Gotta be.
He had no hands.
No way.
Yeah.
Captain Hook?
He literally had hooks for hands. You see him?
Yeah.
He has real hooks for hands.
Shit. Oh, wow.
It's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
Shout
Dude.
out, rocking it.
If you did,
probably lethal
hypothetically,
at golf, dude. You could just keep
and you could like switch other shit out for your girl's sake. You put some wild shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh god.
The rose attachment.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ziggy and Fairley 100% Woods his combat legs. I don't know that Fairley would.
I think Fairley would with Aleem hurt.
Hurt. It's a key word there.
Yeah, if everybody's healthy, I don't know if Fairley starts over Aleem.
I don't know if he starts
Hansen.
over DJ Reader.
Hansen.
No.
Jason Hansen?
That version of him? I thought it was Prater then.
That was Prater.
I probably Prater would.
Wow.
Prater probably would.
Prater was
That
the fucking
drunk
man.
leprechaun. All right, well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys
knows
tapping
what you
in.
did last summer, Easy. I've never seen that movie.
Make sure you smash that like button for
Y'all
Easy.
starting Tate over Saint?
For
Are
Nick?
you serious?
No, you'd start him at the Y.
Shout out, catch me at Lincoln Park.
Or the Z. For Chris, I'm Spencer. We're the
You would
heavyweights.
start Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra be in the slot.
Yeah.
Tate would be at the Z.
Yeah, or Tate in the slot. You vice versa.
Yeah, either way. But that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.